What's up, guys? Latino who voted for Trump now says they regret it. And guess what? They want black people to help fix it. Let's see this video. Remember, the credit goes to the original owner of the video. I'll be back in a few minutes.
So this Latina, who is a Trump supporter, got deported from Mexico back to the US, and I want to use this video to show y'all, no matter how hard you try, you will never be white. And I say that because she made videos going, oh, look, people are making too big of a deal about Trump and the deportations. He's only going after criminals. If you want to be here, you should do it the right way. Then she goes to Mexico, gets stopped by authorities. While she's coming back from a concert, they check her papers and then they deport her. Now, they deported her because she overstayed her visa. I know some people are like, well, you should have done it the right way. Calm down. Let's just give her a little grace here. She's not a criminal. Sure, she has ideologies you don't agree with, but she wasn't committing any crimes. She was down in Mexico partying it up. Now, this is where the you'll never be white part comes in. There's over 1 million undocumented white people living in Mexico. They are taking advantage of the system. They're not paying taxes. They're down there just partying it up. And like advocates in Mexico have been saying, that authorities don't go after white people. They actually go after brown people. So you were racially profiled in a country that you were trying to get dual citizenship for. So if you were racially profiled in Mexico, what do you think is going to happen to you in the US when Trump comes into office? Because there are at least 500,000 white people undocumented in the US, and they're never bothered. Because I need you to remember that the immigration system was never set up to hurt white people. It was set up to hurt people of color globally. Our movements are constantly restricted, while white people are never bothered when they do the same thing we do. So as much as you say, oh, well, if you want to come to this country, you have to do it the right way. It is not about doing it the right way. It is always, the immigration system has always been about hurting black and brown people, no matter where we are in the world. So please keep thinking how you're safe now that you're in the US, back in your home country. They don't see you as a US citizen either. They want to take away your citizenship. They want to denaturalize people. So please, let's get rid of that colonized mind, because this immigration system was never made for us.
Okay, now they realize Trump was never really for them. He used their fear, he used their dreams, and now they are feeling the pain. But this regret is too late for some people. Still, it's interesting to hear them finally speak. It's interesting to hear them finally speak out. Let's continue to watch the clip.
So I'm coming for Latinos for Trump every day, every time. When I can, I'm doing it. Because the Republican budget plan just came out. And where's the no tax on tips? Not there. Where's the no tax on overtime? Not there. No tax on income? Not there either. You know what is there? Tax cut for the rich. Lowest there's ever been. But you bozos who kept screaming that he was going to do so much for the economy, that he was a businessman. He's a scammer. And we tried to tell you that he was not for you. Okay? So that just goes to show you, and I hope you're going to learn so many lessons. And they're going to be difficult ones. And we're not going to hold your hand while you learn them. All right? Te calmas o te calmo, like at 100. So you guys enjoy this. Have fun with that.
Now I can empathize and sympathize with the black community. I've never been able to do that before, because I would hear them say things like, oh, we walk down the street and we get profiled, and, cops will just suddenly stop and frisk or whatever, just because of the color of their skin. And I always thought, like, it's a little bit of a stretch. It feels like a little bit of a stretch.
What?
That person must be doing something, right? And
really?
Obviously, I've never experienced that before. I've never felt that way before and stuff. And so I always thought, like, ignorantly, by the way, on my part, thinking like, I think you guys are, because I'm brown, I've
You
never
don't
felt
say.
that and stuff like that, I'm also a minority.
You think?
But now, for us, it wasn't the cops. Cops aren't just randomly go and checking in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's our turn. Right now,
It's still happening to black
we
people.
feel it. Now we feel like crap. Can I just go down the street? Do I need my paper? It's like, why are you stopping me? I'm a U.S. citizen. We're not doing anything wrong.
So now you
and
get
now
it.
we're being persecuted.
You
and so now I'm
voted
thinking
for
like,
this.
crap. This is what the black community meant, and I kind of feel bad. Well, I don't kind of feel. I feel bad.
You should.
Because
you voted for it.
I never really could understand where they were coming from or where you guys were coming from. But I can assure you that now that it's here with us too,
Happening
it's like
to
crap.
you.
I honestly, legitimately didn't think it was real. But it's real as hell, and it's obviously minority groups that are targeted and persecuted pretty much.
Black people
and
told
it's,
you.
right now with us, because we're brown, I just want to say sorry for being ignorant before.
Apology
but I hope
not
this unites
accepted.
all communities, not just minorities, and call out things for what they are,
Boy,
regardless
please.
of the race.
Okay, guys, now they are looking at black people like help us fight back. Wait, weren't some of them quit when black folks were suffering? Now they want unity. It's hard to forget how some laughed at black pen before, but let's keep watching. I'll be back in a while.
Where are my Latinos for Trump? Porque aquí no. I got a message for you guys, and this is specifically more for my Latinos for Trump, and I'm gonna say it in English porque si se creen muy, pues ojalá aprendieron el pinche inglés, ¿verdad? I've been really curious on how we got here. So many Latino men voted for Trump, so many Latinos voted for Trump, and it confuses me. But if you pay attention and you watch all these interviews, all these people being asked, why did you vote for Trump? Well, I'm an immigrant, but now I'm a citizen. I came in the 80s and Reagan helped me get my citizenship when there was amnesty. And, I have nieces and nephews and uncles and grandpas and sisters and brothers. They're illegal, but they should do it the right way. So if they get sent back, they just got to do it legit. They got to do it the legal way. Do you realize how long that process is nowadays? Do you realize how long that takes? It takes years just to even start the application process and then getting approved for it. But no, it's so, let them go back. They'll be back next week. It's not that fucking easy. And really, and the other thing, no, that's not me. They're only going after the bad people. They're only going after the criminals. This is America. What do you think you are? You're brown. You're a criminal. You're an immigrant. You're a criminal. You're illegal. Illegal. That's criminal for them. Okay? And you gotta understand, here in America, no importa, I voted for Trump. I have my papers. In the end, you're just gonna be an illegal Mexican person whose back's not dry. You're gonna have a wet spine in their eyes. And I don't care if you're Ecuadorian, Nicaraguan, Puerto Rican, Cubano.
Okay, I hear the regret, and I get it. People make mistakes, but asking black people to join them now, that takes trust, and trust is given easily when history is full of disrespect and silence. Let's talk about it after this video.
Espanol and Dominican Republic, it doesn't freaking matter. In the end, to them, when they take over, when they take office, you're gonna be an illegal Mexican liquid spine. Sorry. And then this new guy, have you seen Tom Hammond, whatever, Mr. Captain Underpants himself? Dude, that dude looks like he breathes racism. He looks like he stands outside a Taco Bell waiting to catch somebody. And you think you have a chance? No. See, you voted for your own demise. You voted for them to get you out of here. And it's gonna happen. They're gonna get you out. And they're not gonna care if you just became a citizen or you've been a citizen for 20 years. Hell, they're trying to take my shit away. And I'm I'm a naturalized born here. Born in fucking Houston. But yeah. Truchas carnales, watch out. That's the narrative. Entonces, si se creen that you're not gonna be touched because you don't commit crimes, it doesn't matter to them. You're a criminal because you're brown. That's it. Get him out of here. Send him back to Mexico. And one more thing, if you're not paying attention, right? Listen to the words. It's not a problem if they all get deported, or if we deport the aunt and we're breaking up a family. We'll just send back the whole family. We don't have to separate anybody. We'll send them all back. They're telling you. They're not even fucking hiding it anymore. Project 2025 is among us. America First 20, whatever the hell they renamed it to. They're doing it right now in real fucking time. Why do you think all these people are getting put in this? It's fucking November. They're moving fast. Be careful.
A lot of Latinos voted for Trump. Some of them believe he would fix immigration. Some liked how he talked strong. Some thought he would protect jobs or stop crimes. But now many of them see the truth. Trump didn't really care about them. He made things harder for immigrants. He brought fear to their families. Some people were deported. Some lost their jobs. And now they are shocked. They feel used, and many regret their vote. Now they are turning to black people. They say, we need to fight together. But here is the things. When black people were warning them, some did not listen. Some said, that's not my problems. Some say, that's not my problem. But now that they are hurting, they finally understand the pain. They finally see how Trump turned people against each other. Now they want unity. Now they want help. But trust is not easy. Black Americans have always been fighting for justice. They warned about Trump. They stood up first, carried the pen first, and now they are being asked to come to help again. I'm not saying it's wrong to forgive. I believe people can grow, people can learn, and if someone is truly sorry, maybe they can work together, but it has to be real, not more fake friendship, not more silence when things get bad. Latino and black communities work together. They can be powerfully, but if has not come with respect, if has not come with truth, regret is the first step, but change is what matters most. So to my all Latinos who regret voting for Trump, don't just say sorry. Show it. Stand up now. Speak up when others are attacked. Be loud when it's matter. And maybe, just maybe, unity can happen. but it starts with a real change, not just regret. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, put a comment as usually. I say thank you, thank you. See you for the next video.